Alright, here we go. We're playing Ultima VI, The False Prophet. We're running it with Nuvie. Stands for New Ultima VI Engine. Let's create a character here. Get this out of the way really quick. I am Dern. Just go ahead, yeah, whatever. Keep that portrait. There's a few different options for portraits. You can play male, female. I'm not going to... It doesn't really matter. And here in the character creation, I am going to focus mostly on the virtue of valor. Basically, the way setup is all 8 of those little potion flasks represent one of the 8 virtues. You've learned all about them in the previous games, and by now your character has become the avatar, the perfect representation of all 8 of those virtues. And you still have a... oh, look at the funny little glitch there on the side. For the character creation, you basically pick which virtue you want to be your focus. And I'm going to pick Valor because that gives me the highest strength, which lets me have higher carry weight, which gives me more flexibility for doing a lot of things with the quests. It doesn't matter. Again, I basically just want to pick every... Here it is, valiantly. Pick every choice that says Valor. If I wanted to be... well, I mean, if you want to focus on sacrifice, you just pick every option that says sacrifice. If you want to focus on humility, you pick every option that says humility. Again, I'll pick Valor instead of sacrifice. And I'll pick spirituality over honesty. Again, it doesn't matter. I don't think anyway. I don't think that valiantly trounce the rogue. I don't think there is anything that affects secondary stats or any secondary effects from your second or third most picked virtues or anything like that. Okay. Ta-da-da-da-da. Hooray, starting Ultima 6. Alright, and Nuvie skips the cinematic. It basically shows that the avatar finds a black moon gate. He follows it through, and he wakes up in another world. And he's surrounded by these orange guys here on the screen. They are gargoyles. There's also a bigger variant with wings. We'll be meeting them eventually. But he's basically surrounded, taken, they're about to be sacrificed, and then his buddies appear and save him at the last minute. And then take one more moon gate jump. I almost said wormhole jump. Moon gate jump to Britannia. Here's Lord British and his people. But, the game basically starts you off with this. Basically, it's an easy fight. You see all your characters have 90 hit points, starting at level 3, I believe. And, well, let's just get to it. I'll show you how it goes. It's turn-based, so I get to make a move, and then every other character will make a move as well. Now, Nuvie's a pretty cool thing. Before I go any further, normally you only see about like this much of the screen in the basic game. It's like a really cramped thing. I mean, it was nice for 1990 when this came out, but nowadays, I mean, we just have so much higher resolution, so much bigger screens, so now I got so much more space. There's also an option in Nuvie to have these parts not visible on the screen until you bring up the prompt. But anyway, that's enough talking. Let's kill some gargoyles. Attack with sword. You press A, or you can also select with these options down here. But I'm going to do a lot of keyboard commands for this. Step forward. Even moving counts as one of your turns. So, having ranged weapons is a big advantage. Like, in the lower left, there's my one red guy, YOLO. He's got his crossbow. Eventually, all of my party will probably have something with range. But we're just starting the game. And I'm taking some hits. I'm losing... Oh, it's over. Alright. And break off combat. Press B for that. Alright, so there we go. We've beat our first fight of the game. Let's see our characters here. You press 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 through 8 basically. Eventually you have 8 party members. You press 1 through 8 to go solo mode. And then you can just control that one guy separately. But right now I just have my sword, my moonstone, and an Ankh necklace. You press L to look at something and then you just click on it. We'll be examining the moonstone later. It basically facilitates fast travel, and you can actually get the game done really quick if you know everything about the moonstone. But part of my playthrough, I want to show off more and more of the game world. So That means actually walking around, traveling around, getting in fights and experience and all that stuff. So right now it looks like Shamino has the lowest weight, so I'll pick him, and I'm just going to have him pick up a bunch of these items. You sell them for gold later on, and the beginning part of the game, just getting money is a nice priority. Here's a few tricks to go about it, but Club A. I'm going to keep that boomerang, though. And back to Shamino. The game is kind of clunky to play. It is kind of an old control scheme. I mean, remember, 1990. But it's very usable still. Total is too heavy. I'm just going to have him go over here. Eventually, this is the Avatar's room. They give him a room here in the castle. I'm just going to drop a bunch of stuff here. Inventory, clunky. Not surprising, especially when you have a large amounts of any one item. I don't believe you can pick more than one thing at a time. Now, in the original game, there was a glitch with containers, like bags, chests, backpacks, stuff like that, in your inventory, where you could effectively get unlimited carry weight by using this glitch. And, excuse me, I have to cough. Hope that wasn't too loud in the microphone. But in the original game, you could effectively get unlimited carry weight by using the glitch. But I'm not going to can't do that in this playthrough, which is fine by me. But I will need to do some inventory management as the game goes by. Just because, let me search here. Just because having so many things on hand, having so many things just floating around, I'll need to manage exactly where I drop things, when, where, and because to beat the game you do need a large number of items, and you can collect them in a certain order, but eventually you do just need to be carrying a lot of stuff in order to be able to beat the game. Oh man, I'm going to drop stuff like this. It broke. Uh-oh. It's just a glass. I don't need it. The game starts your characters off with some junk in their inventory. I think yellow also has some junk. Yeah, flasks of oil, a sling, a loot. I don't need a loot. Alright. You know what? I'll do this in a second. Let's do actual gameplay first. I apologize. The start of the game has a whole lot of little chores just to get the playthrough going, and once it gets going, it's pretty fun, but first, we have to talk to Lord British. Hey, buddy. Noble ruler Britannia. Gives me a good proper greeting, and he has to make sure it's truly thee. This is old-style copy protection. Now, Ultima VI came with a really extensive manual, bestiary. It came with a cool cloth map. I still have mine floating around in the storage somewhere. We even had a copy that came with an actual little black moonstone. It was kind of neat. It's basically just a stupid little bauble, but whatever. Anyway... So in the compendium, it talks about the character Silver Serpent, where hath images of the Silver Serpent been seen. And here I am on my tablet here. Where hath images of the Silver Serpent been seen? On tomb walls, apparently. How wert the headless is produced. This is experiments, if I recall correctly. Let me just double check. Jeez. Oh. Correction, is produced by a wizard. A wizard did it. And how canst one fend off rotworms? That one was fire. I remember that one. 'Tis indeed thee. Take this key. He gives you a key to the gates of the castle, and without being able to get past copy protection, you're basically stuck in the castle of Britannia. And he's describing the events of Ultima V, when you had to travel into the underworld to save Lord British. The underworld collapsed, there's still a bunch of evils, and these gargoyles have come up and started to attack. Now here we go. You see in the conversation, some words will be read, and those are keywords. The conversation is you type in keywords and you get a response. And if you type in something the game doesn't recognize, it gives you a canned, "Oh, I don't know what you mean" kind of response. So this I can talk to Lord British about the shrines and the 8 virtues. And also his buddy, Geoffrey. His head man-at-arms or knight or whatever you want to call it. He told me about the room he set aside for my personal effects. And just south of his room is just above mine. There we go. And he can also heal you. There you go. Bam. Which is why I don't really care about this intro battle. You can take almost as much damage as you want. In fact, if you die in that intro battle, Lord British resurrects you, and anytime in the game you die, you are resurrected back in this main room. So if you die in this first battle, bam, you're resurrected here, back in this room. So anyway, shrines. I'll show you this dialogue. Gargoyles have captured them all. So there it is. You have 8 shrines in the world that are held by gargoyles, and you got to find some way to beat the gargoyles and free the shrine. There. And he also mentioned the virtues. I'll show you guys that. Strong and committed to 8 virtues. Yeah, right. I'm going to be thieving. I'm going to be murdering. I'm going to be laying wanton waste and destruction across the land and telling me about staying true to the virtues. I love you, Lord British. Never change. And he won't, because he is kind of invincible. There's apparently a buggy way to kill him. I don't know if Nuvie has changed that. But anyway, he told me to talk about Geoffrey. He's captain of the guard. Whatever. Name, job. Name and job are like the 2 most things you'll be asking the most. Tells you who they are and tells you what they do. No. Troubled times. Gargoyles. And that's how you explore conversations. Just by following keywords. And nowadays a game would just give you a list of keywords. It's basically how like Daggerfall and Morrowind did it. And you just click keywords as you go through the game. Alright, anyway, thank you, Lord British. Let's talk to the mage, Nystel. Concerned looking mage. He's the guy who sent aid. Yolo picked up a book in the cutscene. And he talks about the language. And he describes the cover of the book looks like the reverse of the cover of Ultima VI, which has the Avatar standing with his chest on a slain gargoyle. Yeah. This is interesting. And deciphering the language is one of the side quests, or I guess one part of the main quest, I suppose. Yes, I have the stone. Ask Lord British about the moonstone. Moonstone. Yep. Use the stone and position it a few feet from thee. There you go. And so, F1. That's the moonstone. You would use it. You would pick a location. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Basically any 3 squares away from your location. Ultimately in a 7 by 7 grid centered on you. You can create that many number of moon gates in each position relative to where you use the moon gate. So if I did it up here and did a moon gate 1, 2, 3 to the south, I would open that a certain location. And if I moved over here and then used it again 1, 2, 3 to the south, it would open a moon gate to that exact same location. So when they talk about positions, it's relative to you where you are at the time you're using it. I'll get into that later. I'm going to be traveling mostly by foot at the beginning of the game. That's my spellbook. Use the chest. I'm going to get my armor, boots, your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Equip my chain coif, equip my spellbook. I don't want my shield. Let's drop it there. We'll hold on to that boomerang because I'm going to use it for a party member I'll be getting in a second. Open up this bag. And you see here my inventory weight went down to 15. Oh wait, no, it stays 15. I'm clicking on things. The inventory glitch I talked about would be you would click on the bag and it would show you the weight of the items in the bag. And that would replace your carry weight. So if I were full on carry weight, if I had 48 stone, sorry, they use stones for measuring weight. If I was carrying 48 stones worth of stuff, I'd click on the bag and it would just show me the weight of the reagents in here. Speaking of reagents, these are the things you need to cast spells. Each spell requires a different number of reagents. Some reagents are common, some reagents are rare, more expensive, and more powerful spells use more of the more powerful reagents. And you just need to make sure you have a good amount of reagents as you go through the game. I'm going to drop this bottle of wine. I don't need it. Keep the meat, keep the torches. Eventually, you do need food in the game. Let's get the bag. You do need food in the game, so I'll have somebody carrying a bunch of food for me. There, even more reagents. So it's, I want to put all my reagents in one bag, so let's do this. Drop black pearl. How many? All of them here. Just press enter to select all of them. Drop it there. There. And again, I apologize for my silence during inventory management. It's a little clunky, but once I get everything organized and everything going, the game just kind of flies by. There we are. And it's just so much easier to keep it organized as you go. Then eventually you're halfway into the game and your inventories are just a chaotic mess of just junk. So there we go. I got a bag full of just my reagents. I got a good number of them, 14 at the lowest, 18 at the highest. Let me load up my spell book right here. First level, I have Detect Magic, Spell Magic, Heal, Help Light. Help is that I have unlimited number of this. This will always bring me back, again, to that starting room with Lord British. Anytime I get into a fight where I'm outmatched, I'm about to die, I can cast Help and get away. If I'm in the bottom of a dungeon and I just don't feel like slogging my way all the way back, I can cast Help and get back. So Help is kind of like the cheap, big reset button kind of spell. So I only have spells into the first and second level. I will eventually need a spell called Unlock Magic. That's extremely crucial. But for now, let's see, Dupre, he's also got some stuff that I don't need. Clear out these inventories, boys. Oops. Drop a mug. What has he got in his bag? More gold. Oops. Drop the coins right next to the avatar. I'm going to keep all the gold on me. And gold nuggets can be turned into gold coins. I may have Dupre carry all my food. Oops, you know what? I can just move it all to him. Move. Bread. Oops. Oh, it doesn't give me a how many option with food. That's funny. Alright. Let's see. This bag. Alright, that one's empty. I'm going to put all my potions in that. And I'll put all my torches to Shamino. No, not to chest of drawers. Whatever. Pick up all the gold. Let's see, Shamino. Move it to Dern. Move food to Dupre. And what about YOLO? I'll have him carry the big book. He doesn't need his loot. Drop the torches. I'll have Shamino pick them up in a minute. Drop the flasks of oil. I don't want them. Oh, you know what? I can sell them, I believe. Alright, and we'll move the gold to Dern. Drop the rest of these. There you go. Okay. Looks like we're pretty well rounded. There's a couple other things I can look here, like a tunic. Doesn't really do me any good. I'll leave those other items there. I could eventually sell them. Next, let's come over here and let's get a piece of cheese. Why are we getting a piece of cheese? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'll show you in a second. Come on down here. Gotta hunt around for someone. Hey, look at that. What's that in the corner? Is that it's a cute little mouse. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Guys, don't make fun of me talking to a mouse. You gotta make friends with all sorts of creatures. What's your name, mouse? Oh, she's Lord British's friend Sherry. Screw you, Dupre. You have any cheese? Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, you can have some. Hey, Sherry, join me. Come with me. Yes. Now, there's Sherry, my first party member. Now I'm going to move my food back to Dupre. And I'm going to give Sherry a boomerang. She doesn't have much carry weight. All of her level ups will be done at the Shrine of Valor, which will give her more strength. Right now her strength is 1. Her dexterity is pretty good. Comparison, like look at all my characters. Oops. Dexterity 18. Strength 24, dexterity 20, yeah. So I'll get all the Sherry's level up to the Shrine of Valor, which adds 3 to Strength, which is pretty damn good. I'll grab these. I believe the red potion heals poison, and the yellow potion cures health. I may look that up for confirmation before I ever have to use either of them, but for now I'll just stick with that. Alright, a couple more things to grab. There's some magic items lying around that are super handy. For example, here is Nystol's room. He's got more gold. He's got a lightning wand. And there is a clue, there's a game going on with one of the characters, the court jester, and I don't think I've ever actually done the whole clue thing, but you can do it if you want. Oops. Oh look, they added a hotkey, O, to use the Orb of the Moons. And you automatically unlock doors if you have the key. That's cool. You use the telescope to kind of scope things out. Doesn't really do anything. I don't think there's even a point in the game where you need to do that. But it gives you a sense of what sort of game we're dealing with here. Down south here, that's the yeah. And there's a book here you can look at. Hubert's Hair-Raising Adventure. Apparently it is Lord British's favorite book. Oh, and I'll show you what's great about Sherry. Move this mirror out of the way. There's a little mouse hole there. Sherry can go through. Only something Sherry can do. And you actually need her to get one of the items necessary to actually beat the game. Move those boots out of the way. A yellow potion, a yellow potion. That chest, I am suspicious of you. I can use my, oops, sound effects disabled. They give you a menu in this game before you have to press Control S to save the game. Let's save the game here. Save. And, let's try using my lockpicks on this chest. Unlocked. It worked. Oops, I got poisoned. That sucks. Well, it's okay. I can always just go to Lord British, and he can heal me and my party. But there you go. Chests are not only trapped, locked, they can also be trapped. Heal me, buddy. Thank you. All back to normal again. Let's come over here. Here's the kitchen. This guy down here is the jester. I may or may not mess with him. Maybe I'll show him to you guys in a future episode. But here we have Dupre go in here and get all the food. Lord British said you can have anything in the castle, so I'm going to have everything in the castle. But elsewhere in the game, doing this is considered stealing. You can still do it. It doesn't really harm your virtue. But if somebody sees you, they will get angry. And that's how that goes. Guards, I believe, will harass you. There we go. We're almost done. A few more things I want to look at. There's a lockpick. And in these, there's just more regular clothes. There's a chest. There's a locked door here. Let's see if my lockpicks work. It worked. No trap on that one. Open these. There's a cloth armor. Another chain coif. I think I can buy that. A heater shield. That's handy. And some lighter armors there. I'll go over here and I'll equip my armor. I'll unequip my spellbook because I don't really need to use it right now. And I believe I can sell those chain coifs here in Britannia. Or I can equip that Mingosh. That's a weapon. It's a weaker weapon, but also adds defense. Or I can just add a second sword and have 2 attacks a turn. There you go. You got a cannon here. You can use cannons. I will be using them to totally cheese things later on. Move that box, and because right here you see something useful here. It's a secret door. That leads you back around into Lord British's room. And flasks of oil. YOLO has some flasks of oil. I'll have him pick those up. Alright, so let's see if I can move that out of the way. There. So there, that way you can go all the way around the castle and see whatever it is you want to see. And that's the castle. That's pretty much all there is to do. And let's leave. Let's go into Britain proper. Yep, it automatically uses keys on a door if you have it. Watch. Bam. Alright, we're free. Out into Britannia. I'll use my mouse to navigate because that's a little quicker. This guy comes up to you and talks to you. You can just walk away. I don't know if there's anything to him. He's kind of goofy and he says he's Lord British. Doesn't look like anyone's here right now. So I can steal that gold nugget. Save. Stealing! Uh-oh. Here we go. We got a lever here. That shuts down the portcullis down below. And would keep anyone from coming in here if I wanted to be more thievery-minded. Let's see if I can use this here. Key broke. Nah, lockpick's not working. That's fine. Doesn't need to work. This is the mint. I don't know if there's anything to do down here with this guy, but up here eventually a girl comes and she turns your gold nuggets into gold coins. I can always just pass. Passing is just literally passing the time. But I don't know how. I can always check the time. Oh, it's getting near sundown. She might have gone home already. But yeah, in this game, all the NPCs have their own schedule. Follow the time of day. They'll go to work. They'll come home. This guy is a general outfitter. He'll sell you a bunch of just random stuff. Backpacks, bags, powder kegs. Powder kegs can be used to blow up steel doors. This guy makes cloth. He is important later in the game. Here's where you buy more arrows. If she were in. Apparently it's too late in the day. Here's where you can always go buy more food. And here's the weapon shop. Let's see if this guy's in. Oops. That disables sound effects. And he is a terrible Italian stereotype. I'm named Max. Oh, come on, guys. What's your job, Max? What's a matter you? They actually have him say, what's a matter you? Okay, I want to sell things. I have a sword I can sell. Yes, I'll sell one sword. Yes. I'll sell the heater shield. I don't need it. Yeah, take $10. I only have one chainmail, one more sword. None. Alright, let's see. Yeah, only one more sword. I'll quit my spellbook. Dupre, don't want to sell anything of his. Shamino, don't want to sell anything of his. Same with YOLO. Alright. Neat. Alright, let's come over here. Oh, and here is a potion shop, or I think this guy just sells potions. What is your name? Tiberius. Healer. Heal? You're all well. Can I buy anything? Oh, no, okay, so he just heals or cures poison or resurrects. Basically does what Lord British does for free. Not interested, Tiberius. Alright, let's go on down here. This is where you buy more bows. Oh, hello, who are you? Oh, that's Joffrey. Joffrey. And he gives you the clue to head to Cove, which is to the east. Hello. Gwyneth was YOLO's apprentice. She was a character from previous games. Quite a few characters in here that are from previous games. Okay. What's your name? Gwyneth. Job. Buy. Magic bow. How much is a magic bow? 300 gold. I don't think I have 300 gold. Just fine by me. I will get better weapons as the game progresses. But that's where you would buy more magic bows and arrows. Move, Mr. Guard. Okay. I don't remember what this house is. I think it's just a dude's house. Probably some stuff in there you can steal if you were thievery inclined. Okay. Bunch of other houses here too, just random people's stuff. I could go search through there. There's minor valuables, but I have a few. I have enough tricks to get plenty of gold that I don't really need. I don't really need to just go and steal people's stuff. I am actually going to just head south to the city of Trinsic, because that is where I will begin my process of just Are you a hostile dog? Come on, dog. He doesn't care. Sometimes you meet wild wolves are hostile, on the other hand. Let's begin combat. Oops, not close enough. Oh, that reminds me. I want to change. You can also set combat styles for companions. Are they all dead? I think they're all dead. I want Sherry to stay in the rear because I gave her a distance weapon. And animals don't give you anything. Some animals do, like if you cook cows or sheep, you can get like mutton from them. Here we go. This, I believe, is the town of Cove. That is a place to it's a mill. It's a flour mill. You could collect ingredients to bake things in this game if you were so inclined. But I'm not really interested. I just spent a few bucks to just buy stuff. Oh, it's getting late. I will probably want to go somewhere to camp. Alright, cool. I will be able to show you guys what camping is like in this game. Let's just rest here. How many hours? 8. Who will guard? Let's pick Dupre. Since you want to give me crap about talking to a mouse, Dupre, you watch. There we go. You see up here in the corner, those are the 2 moons of Britannia. Nah, it's not quite sunrise. You can always just press spacebar over and over to pass. I don't know if it's doing it multiple times. Oh yeah, there we go. Sun's starting to come up. And it's a limitation of the engine that you can only see so far. When it's dark. But, see, there you go. It's bright light. Hello. And this guy... Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Pardon me again, I have to cough. Arturo's Reagents. No, he doesn't sell Reagents. It's the other guy. The guy in the green tunic. There you go. He just pickpocketed me a bit. What is your job, Andreas? No, I'm not more interested in your sister Wanda. She's a prostitute. Maybe it is this guy. Huh. I thought one of these gypsies sold reagents. I might be wrong. Anyway, there's a few different mages in the land that sell reagents. Hello, Mr. Guard. And you notice that guard is walking up and down there when I first come into town. Oops, I'm stuck on a tree. There you go. This is the Rune of Honor. It's mine. I'm the Avatar. So all the runes, all the valor, all that good stuff. Oh, look, it looks like we have a glitch here in the corner. All that good stuff, it all belongs to me. So what am I going to do here? There's a guard room. I don't want to mess around in the guard room. This is the governor's mansion. I think I'm going to park my party in here right now really quick. Let's see, who has the most spare carry weight? It might just be Shamino. It is Shamino. Shamino, you're going to murder a whole bunch of people for us, buddy. A whole bunch of people. Look at this. See this cannon? Now, if I were to attack guards, that would count as attacking someone, and I would get punished. And And I don't want to be punished. I'm a spoiled child, and I want to rampage around the world and wantonly slaughter whatever I want, whomever I want, and take their stuff. Who set that cannon there? Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a stroll. Down to here is about far enough. I'll have to walk back up. I was hoping a guard would be here. Maybe I have to face the cannon the other way. Nope. Oh, he's gone. I have an idea. Alright, here he comes. Oh, I see. So there's a guard there. I just shot him with a cannon. Look at him react. He reacted by falling down and going to sleep. Oh boy, look. Stuff. A halberd. Steel armor. A heater shield. Oh my goodness. That's some good stuff. All from one guy. Now what I'm going to be doing is... Ooh, also gold coins. Nice. What I'm going to be doing is... I'm just going to be generating a ton of items via killing of guards. And first off, I'll be using that to deck myself out. Screw your sword. Screw you spellbook. I want my halberd. And I might just equip all my other characters with crossbows and bolts. Okay, Dupre, you have an empty bag. I'm going to move all the food into there. Keep things organized. So Dupre will be carrying all mine food. Plenty of meat. Alright. I'm going to unequip him all his stuff. Because I just want him to schlep things around for me. There we go. Now I hope that doesn't disappear. I don't know how item disappearing in Nuvie works. So I'll make a save here. Move it, pal. Shove him out of my way. Alright. So let's try wandering far enough away again. See if that corpse despawns and a new guard comes back. I may do a ton of this off screen. Just to give everyone a kind of... There we go. Here he comes. Looks like double clicking somewhere invokes the look command. I gotta get used to that. Oh, he's dead. Hooray! I guess this music is appropriate for me just murdering. Murdering my way across Britannia. And we'll move the gold to Durn. Hey, buddy. Hey, Mr. Guard, come this way. What's the meaning of this? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Ignore the corpse of your comrade there on the floor. Oh, no, sir. No. Oh, please forgive me. Please forgive me. This way. No, we're almost there. Oh, it's okay. Oh, no, just one more second, sir. Oh, no, don't mind that. Don't mind that, sir. That's nothing. Oh, trust me. You are not critical, sir. Don't believe in all this fake news. And that's it. I'm going to be doing a ton of this. Eventually, all my people will be decked out. And a lot of this stuff is going to wind up being sold. I'm going to sell the plate armor. There we go. I'm going to sell the plate armor. I'm eventually going to buy everyone magic armor. But I'm going to do a ton of that off screen. I'll be right back with you. Hold on one moment. Okay, just to give you a bit of an update to see how I'm going. I'm kind of in the middle of the process here. I got a little pile going on of all the loot that I've slowly accumulated, and I'll show you my setup so far. Right now I got guards going back and forth like this. Oh geez, I should have left more space. This is a new one. Hey, you, come back here. So at both ends of the town here, I basically have cannons set up to murder the guards. My murder machine is set up perfectly. Oops. Grab his stuff. Gold. Oh, he only had a few things. Then I come over in here. Sometimes some guards spawn in here. There's a few items in these dresser drawers here. I don't need a mace or a winged shield or anything like that. But this one over here had a glass sword. I'll show you that in a moment. And a magic helm for Dupre. So, but there's no guards in there right now. Sometimes they spawn there, sometimes they don't. So I have the cannon set up at that end of the town. I come down here. Hey, you, come back here. He is eager to get in front of that cannon. Too heavy. So anyway, then I just come back up here, drop it off. Just like that. Go get that other one. Come back up in here, see if any guards spawn in here. There is a guy. There's two guys. You also see those secret rooms there. I said stay. And so on. So then I just murder him like that. So I'll continue this process a little bit. Eventually everyone will have magic armor and helmets and everything. We'll be decked out and ready to adventure. So I'll be right back with you in a bit. Alright everyone, I think I have accumulated enough resources. I've done a few back and forth sales here with the guy over here selling off some of these. Oh, he's not here. That was at the end of the day. Is that you? No, that's not. That's not him. It looks like he has already quit his shop for the day. I'll just pass here really quick and see if he comes back. Oh, here he comes. Alright. Looks like he was off to lunch. And now he's back. So I'm going to sell a couple more things. Sell. Dupre has 2 plate mails. 2. No, don't sell the magic helm. Let's see it. And so I only have a magic armor and a magic helm. So I want those. And what did Shamino have? No, don't sell the magic helm. Alright, so I will buy armor. Let's get a 3 for magic armor. Yes. Oh, it would overburden me. Let's see, what do I have? Whatever, let's drop my halberd for a moment. I actually have quite a few halberds right now, so I'm not really in a huge hurry to... Not really concerned about it. Alright, armor. Dern. Magic armor. 350. Interested. Magic armor. Interested? Yes. So that gets me 4 magic armors right now. So it's also going to get 2 more magic helms. 4. Yes. 3 or 4 magic helm. Yes. Yes. That's it. Alright. Let's drop these over here. It's for Dupre and YOLO. YOLO, man. When I was younger, I originally pronounced his name Iolo. I pronounced it Dupre, Shamino, and Iolo. But it's Dupre, Shamino, and YOLO. Long before the acronym was a thing, people. Alright. Let's move my gold over to Durin inventory. And get a magic helm for Shamino. He was holding on excess gold as well. And finally, Flo. I'll just drop his leather helmet over here. Donate it to the shop. There, alright. So all 4 of my main characters have magic helm, armor, and Sherry just has a boomerang, but she is not yet strong enough to get a level up to get to equip any armor. Maybe she can equip that leather helm. I mean, that's better than nothing. Maybe? Yes, she can. And we can look at it. It tells you absorbs 1 point of damage, which is better than nothing. And the boomerang can do 8 points of damage. Again, better than nothing. I think the let's see, yeah, 0.4 stones, whereas the magic helm 0.8 stones. Yep. Oh well. So here we are. Now, I believe I am going to give all my fellows ranged weapons. Oh, they give you nice big stacks of crossbow bolts in this game. In the base game, you are limited to 144. Items can only be 144 large. There we go. Alright, so Shamino's kind of tapped out. And YOLO. Well, he's all loaded up. That's pretty good. He also has some food for me. I'm going to move this over to Dupre's inventory. I do want everyone to carry a bag. That'll just help with organization in the future. Oh wait, I gave the food to someone else, didn't I? I did, to Shamino. I'm a fool. This is all part of just the organizational structure of Ultima 6. Again, keeping everything in order. F3. 2 Shamino. Ah, total's too heavy. Okay, whatever. And I guess the bag is top down as well. Alright, that's fine by me. Okay, so I will give Dupre a few more bolts. He can't carry any more. That's just way too many bolts. I will leave him at that amount for now. I'm nervous about dropping too many of an item, though. I'll just leave these things here. I don't think they'll disappear. I don't think they did in the base game, and I can only imagine it being even better with Nuvie's system. Having a little more access to memory and all that. Alright, so I believe I'll stop here and this will make a good first episode. I've got a ton of money. I got weapons, armor, a ton of food. My next step is I want to get everybody swamp boots. That's like the last detail I need before I can really just kind of venture around. Swamp boots, and I need to collect a whole bunch of reagents. Once I get those topped off, I will be prepped to just basically go trance out. Oh, and while doing all the gold gathering and farming and everything, I picked up a magic sword. A glass sword. It was hidden over here in the one of the guardhouses in Trinsic. And so that they're useful. They're super powerful, but you can use them only once. Let's cast help. Get back to Lord British's throne room, because I travel all the way to the forest town of Yu, whereas Trinsic is down to the south. Yu is up to the north and to the west. So I'll be doing that next episode. Thank you for joining me. This was a little tedious, but it's a lot of initial farming at the start of the game to just get me going, and there shouldn't be much more of that to do for the rest of the game. So thanks for joining me. I'm Durin the Hermit. I will see you next time playing more Ultima 6 with the Nuvie upgraded engine mod. You have a wonderful day.